here at the Seafront Residences here in San Juan, Batangas. One of my favorite properties, mind you, and today you're in for a treat, and stay tuned as I unveil one of the ready for occupancy units here at the Seafront Residences, San Juan, Batangas. Hi again, guys! Welcome to another episode of Southbound Properties PH. Currently at the Seafront Residences here in San Juan, Batangas. As I've mentioned, this is one of my favorite properties because, you know, it's right in front of the sea. So anyway, I am here to unveil one of the ready for occupancy units of House 100, just like the model house I featured before. But this time, you will see it bare. No furnitures, no appliances, no nothing. So at least you'll have a mindset of doing that interior designing in your head, you know? So bare is better, so you can do your own design, right? So again, I will start with the house. This is along Cove Street, okay? So by the way, this has been turned over like a year ago. It's just that the owner of the house is already situated offshore. So price-wise, I'll tell you about it later, or you may call me because it's really a treat. It's really a great deal. Anyway, starting off, the facade of the house, a refresher, or should I say for those who just subscribed, I will take you in for a house tour, okay? So the facade of the house is actually around 13 meters wide. That's front and back. We are starting off here at the back side because there are a lot of entry points for this house, two at the back side. So starting off with the carport, this is actually wide because it's 3 meters wide, so you can fit in 2 big sedans, just like mine. Okay, as I mentioned, there are 2 entry points for this house at the back side. So one for the utility area and another one at the back side, at the garden side of the house. Currently, it's closed for security reasons. So we will enter here via the utility area. So this is around 2 meters wide for the gate. And then you will be greeted by this spacious utility area. You can put awnings here and extend this as your laundry area or your kitchen, just like what our neighbor did. Look, they have the awnings there. So towards the side, this is your extended kitchen area. You have your sink here. Currently, it's just cemented, so it's up to you if you want to tile it. And then towards this side, this is actually the maid's quarters. There's a very decent space for the maid's quarters. You can put a bunk bed or a single bed. And towards this side, a very maaliwalas and nice toilet and bath for them as well. You have a big window here for daylight, but just right outside here, you have a huge window for ventilation. There. So, as I mentioned, this house is actually House 100 because it's got 100 square meters of floor area, meaning it's 50 on the ground floor and then another 50 on the second floor. And then the lot area is at 200 square meters. That's big. I'll show you more of the space, why it's 200 square meters. So this is the entry door going to the main house. So wooden door. As you can see, the floors are tiled already. And look at this. Very spacious. This is around, from this end to that end, it's around more than 6 meters long. And you can, just like the model house 100, they did this area for their living space and that area for their dining space. This is a good sweet spot for lounging in with your family, you know, because this is really cozy and you have big windows here L-shaped, glass-wrapped ground floor. So imagine the savings you'll have for electricity, right? Because you have so much daylight going on and ventilation as well. So if we go outside again, since this is the because we entered at the back side. So this is actually the front side of the house. So in my previous video of Seafront Residences, they placed a wooden patio over here. They shaped it L as well, up to this side. And then they placed the gazebo, open gazebo here, if you remember, right? So this is the other entry point at the back side of the house. And then you can put a wooden patio over here to make it look more zen and, you know, fresh, should I say, because you're located in the seafront, so you make it more zen, you know. Seafront Residences gives you an option for serenity, for serene living and luxury living as well. So yeah, this side, the whole stretch here is around 13.5 meters wide. So imagine it's either you landscape this area or you make it to a pool, mini lap pool. And then this door, this leads you to the front side of the house actually. The front side of the house for this unit is fronting actually the Green Park Lane. This is the Green Park Lane shared by the units right in front of you. Imagine having the whole front yard as a park for your friends and family, right? This is nice. So again, from that end to that end is around 13.5 meters long. Really wide. So let's go in again and check out more of House 100. Okay. Again, you have these wide glass door panels. Again, this can be your dining area. And this is your kitchen. This is the actual unit. This is already made of granite. And you already have your cabinets at the bottom and overhead cabinets over here. You have an extra space here that you can use for your either oven and range hood or a ref, your refrigerator. Or if you have a huge ref, you can put it here, by the way. And extra space here for you to either extend this counter and then just put those, you know, tabletop range, call it range, yeah. Tabletop stoves, that's what I call it. Okay, so it's really wide. And imagine the vertical clearance of this is a whopping 3 meter high. Vertical clearance, that's high. And it won't give you that claustrophobic feeling and, you know, ventilation. It's so maaliwalas here. So cool. So, again, House 100 is a 3-bedroom, 2-toilet and bath house, exclusive of the maid's quarter and their own toilet and bath. So here, actually, this is a powder room. I didn't include it yet, but this is inclusive. Of course, powder room for your guests. And it's located right under the staircase. They made use of this space for the powder room, which is very wise. They have nice fixtures already. You just have to move in. So, again, before I go up, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Click that like, subscribe, and that notification bell for more updates for the Seafront Residences, because later on I will give you another treat for another unit here at the Seafront Residences here in San Juan, Batangas. Again, Southbound Properties PH, subscribe and notification bell, all right? Okay, so moving on. Currently, the staircase are just solid cement. So it's up to you if you want to put tiles or wood laminate, like plank-looking wood laminates over here. That would work both ways. And they already have flat bars ready for you. The stairs are very laid out carefully, and it's very safe. Look at their landing area. It's so wide. Very safe. That's one of the points that we need to check in purchasing a house, you know, the stairs, because that's for safety reasons. So, welcome to the second floor of House 100. You will be greeted by this wide window, again for ventilation and daylight. See, wind here is through and through. 3 bedrooms, so we'll start with the first bedroom. This is a square laid out room, which can easily fit in a single bed or a bunk bed. You won't have any problems with ventilation because look, L-shaped windows again. So there's so much windows going on. That's what I love about avoid these properties, you know. In the previous video, the model house, they turned this to an office. So it's up to you if you're making an office, a guest room, or just an extra room for your kids. Nice. Vertical clearance, again, it's high. It's really good. So, moving on to the second room. The second room is the same. It's equally the same as the first. So, again, this one is not L-shaped in terms of the window, but it's still a huge window, you know. So you can put in some cabinets here and, you know, if you want to go for those modular cabinets to really maximize the space, that's a better choice. So before we go to the masters, let me show you the common toilet and bath here at the second floor. See? It's inclusive of that overhead shower and this telephone type of shower. Their fixtures are very quality, mind you guys. And it's already tiled halfway of vertical clearance. Some of the developers just put tiles at the first level, but this one is already halfway. So you just have to move in, like I said. And it's inclusive of this double flush toilet and your very beautifully laid out wall-mounted sink. Oops! Hasn't been used for a long time, so yeah. You have outlets here also. Very nice. Okay, exciting part, master's bedroom. This is really wide. Okay, you have outlets there. You have ample windows. Actually, the whole thing, the whole stretch. From that side to this side and end to end again for windows. Imagine the ventilation. Actually, we're shooting now at 12 noon. That's why it's not that windy, but earlier today when we got here, it was really windy and it's a really good space and place for you to, you know, invest on and live in actually. So here you can put a king size, a queen size bed, what have you. And then you have ample power outlets over there. And then you can put here actually, since I used to work with an air conditioning company, you can put here a split type air conditioning because you can easily put the compressor right outside of your door. Either that side or this side. So anyway, that's the master's bedroom for you. This is the only room that's got an ensuite toilet and bath. And look at the space. Again, big for a toilet and bath. And look, you have a bigger window over here. Of course, you'd like to cover it up, you know, no peeping toms for us. So yeah, very nice fixtures, just like the one earlier. Overhead shower, telephone shower. All the fixtures are air. And you have a bigger sink actually here with a granite top like this, unlike the one earlier. You can put a cabinet here for additional storage. Very nice. And you're in the master's bedroom, you have the access to your terrace. So here's the terrace, L-shaped as well. This is what I mentioned, you can put your compressor here for your split type air conditioning because they have an outlet going on over there. So when you go here, imagine having a view of the park. And if you put a little bit of furniture here, like small tables and, you know, those coffee tables type that you can chill in the morning or late at night. Have a wine with your better half, should I say, right? So nice. So even if you're not fronting the sea, just like the model house, it's really a treat here because you have so much green going on right in front of you. Very nice. Okay, let's go for a third floor. And yes, there's a third floor. But that third floor is not that big because it's supposed to be for the barbecue place. You have, again, window here for daylight. There's so much windows going on. Even if it's modern industrial in design, imagine having that much windows. That would give you that much savings on electricity because of the daylight and ventilation as well. I keep on stressing on ventilation because that's very important for a house. So here's the third floor, a mini third floor that you can convert to a barbecue place, hangout place, mini gym. I don't know. This is really good. It's spacious actually. We can put an umbrella here. Another, should I say, spot to hang out with family and friends. So yeah, look at that view over here. It's nice. So again, this is house 100, ready for occupancy unit, located here at Cove Street, Seafront Residences in San Juan, Batangas. If you're looking for a second home or a retirement place, I would really suggest this because, you know, you're near the sea. This is just 3 blocks away from the main facility, which is the clubhouse, by the way. And they've got a lot going on. I'll tell you more about it later. So yeah, so again, this is house 100. Call me up for a great deal. I'm telling you, you have a great deal. Getting this unit here at Cove Street. House 100, here at the Seafront Residences. And again, this is CJ, signing out for Southbound Properties PH. See you in the next video. Bye.